Today's MMA Tea Company fight preview is with James Martin. James is a 4-2 amateur who's going to be making his seventh walk to the cage on March 24th in the Caged Aggression Trifecta. He'll be taking on Brock Swinburne, who is 5-4. James, thanks for joining us today. I know we were talking a little bit before the recording that you're a little sore, getting towards the end of camp here. So, how is camp been going? How are you feeling going into this fight with Brock?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I got a good team around me. We got three people fighting, including myself. So it's always good to have other training partners fighting the same day. So we all kind of push each other just a little more than usual. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Best camp, knock on wood, best camp so far. No major injuries or anything or minor injuries. I've been going down to Peoria to go train with the Peoria Athletic Club a lot. So yeah, it's been pretty good. Tough camp for sure.
And you mentioned, you got some other people fighting from your gym specifically. I always preferred having multiple people from the gym on a fight card. Some people prefer to be the only person from the gym because all the focus is kind of on them with the coaches. How do you feel about that, fighting, alongside some of your teammates?
Oh, I prefer it. I hate being the only one, especially, when you got your whole family, the gym, all kind of going to see just you. It puts a little more pressure on you. So, yeah, I don't know. I've always hated fighting by myself. I've had an opportunity to fight with teammates a couple of times before, and I definitely prefer it. So.
And you mentioned, your family coming to see you, people from the gym, what have you. While you're in this fight camp and you're getting ready for your next fight, you're also a gym owner. So what's it like balancing still owning the gym, still coaching, still doing, that entire, part of your life, but then also dedicating enough time to be able to focus on your camp and your things that you need to do?
I really don't see much of a difference. It definitely puts a little bit more of a strain because I got other responsibilities and stuff to do. I'm also going to college also. So I'm actually graduating this May. So I would say between school, running a gym and training, those three are pretty challenging. But I'm pretty lucky. I got a pretty good team around me that helps run the gym as well. And my wife, she's awesome. She helps out. She helps out with my school stuff, and yeah, she's awesome.
And you, correct me if I'm wrong here, but you're a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, right? So you've been training for, a pretty long time. How did you get into the sport? What got you involved in mixed martial arts and Jiu-Jitsu in just the sport itself?
Sorry, one sec. So I don't know. I started training when I was 4, with my grandpa, my dad, my mom. So I was kind of born into martial arts. When I was 18, I decided I really want to pursue martial arts as a career. And the goal was always to be a fighter, but I kind of became a gym owner on accident, I guess. We were at a jiu-jitsu gym and some stuff happened. A lot of people, between me and the owner, I was working for him, and some stuff happened, so I ended up leaving. And I was like, I'm just gonna go train over here in this, little space. And when that happened, everybody left. I was like, oh, so it's not just me. So I kind of just fell into being a gym owner. It was never like really it was always like an angle, after I retired and stuff from fighting. But the goal's always been to be a fighter. But now that I'm running my own gym, I love it. So definitely super lucky, super lucky.
And it has to be a cool feeling to, you're a fighter, but then you're also coaching fighters, right? So are you cornering guys the night that you are also fighting?
No. I will be there. I think cornering them. Some of them asked me to corner them, but I'm like, we got other coaches. I would if I would absolutely if I wasn't fighting, but because I'm fighting, I think it would put too much on me. But I mean, I'm their head jiu-jitsu coach, and we're more of a jiu-jitsu gym anyway, so I'm not too worried about their jiu-jitsu. I think if it does go to the ground, my other two boys are gonna wipe the floor with them on the ground. So they mainly got their striking coach in their corner, and we got another guy who's really good at doing it. Like he's like kind of more like a cut man. So I think those two would be better for them than me because they know what to do on the ground. They don't need me for that.
And I always thought it was more nerve-wracking for me cornering and coaching than it ever was for me fighting.
Oh, absolutely.
How would you compare the two?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like when I'm fighting, it's weird. Like it's just me and the other guy. I hear everything else, but it's just me and the other guy. When I'm coaching, I'm scared for my student or the athlete, whoever I'm coaching, because I coach a lot of jiu-jitsu tournaments. I coach a lot of kids, and every time they go out, like my heart's just like going. And jiu-jitsu tournament compared to MMA fights, nothing. So but I have been able to corner one of my guys for MMA fight, and yeah, it was. Yeah, I much rather fight than corner. Well, as far as nerves go, yeah, cornering sucks.
And talk to me about this fight that you have coming up on the 24th. Odd day, right? You're fighting on I believe it's a Thursday, right? So weigh-ins probably on a Wednesday. Does that affect your weight cut at all? Does that affect your preparation when you stop sparring, anything like that? Or are you just gonna bump it back a few days?
We're just gonna bump it back a couple days. Weight cut, instead of starting on Sunday, we're gonna start on Wednesday. So I mean, I think it does affect it a little bit. And this whole time I was like, oh, I still got 3 weeks. Oh, I still got 3 weeks. It's like, wait, no, I only got 2 weeks. It just kind of set everything back a little bit because it's in the middle of the week instead. So it's definitely different. I don't think it's going to affect too much. My weight's on track of where it needs to be still. Yeah, I would say it just changes things a couple days, so it's not too bad. I think it's actually pretty cool that I'm fighting on a Thursday, because they're doing a 3-night event. So they've got I think he said over 40 fights in 3 days. So it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be a huge event. It'd be cool to be there for just for all 3 days of that as well.
Yeah.
And you're fighting on the first night. Talk to me about your opponent. What do you know about him? What's your thoughts going into this fight with him specifically?
He looks, from what everyone's told me, and from what it seems like his past fights, he's been more of a wrestler, jiu-jitsu type guy. He looks really athletic. So one of my teammates in Peoria, that he actually fought him before, and they said he hits pretty hard. But I don't know. Compared to the guys in Peoria, this guy his striking doesn't look that good. And his wrestling looks okay. I think I'm going to be able to take him anywhere it goes. I know he's been off for about a year and a half, and I know he switched camps, and he's with a little bit more of a professional gym. So I'm expecting him to be a little bit more sharp, but anytime someone takes, that long off, and they're not training and stuff, it could be good or it could be bad. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to be able to take this guy anywhere the fight goes. I'm going to try to keep it standing. I've been trying to work on my stand-up game a lot. And if he wants to take to the ground, let's play it. That's my domain. Let's play, bro.
Awesome, man. We're looking forward to it. Before we jump off, just want to give you a chance to shout out any sponsors, your training partners down at Peoria, your students, anybody that's been helping you out for this.
Yeah. I'd like to shout out to Barrick Boxing. They make boxing gloves, and it's all custom, homemade stuff, made in America. Best boxing gloves I've ever had. I've had, I just counted the other day. I've got like 15 pairs of boxing gloves, and I prefer his all day, every day. Shout out to Butter Babes. It's my wife's company. They make some really cool butters and stuff. They've been really helping me with my diet, because I don't get to cheat a lot. And it's like really low calorie, low sugar stuff. It's really tasty. God, Veteran Canine, they're puppy. They do puppies and stuff. It's my dad's company. They're actually, if anybody knows, please reach out to them. They're now donating a puppy per litter to veterans with PTSD who can't afford puppies. So if you know anyone, go to them. Put someone out there that that might need one. Yeah. Oh, my wife, she's always been my rock during camps. Yeah, without her, I definitely can't get through it, because you know how camp is. It's very stressful. And at home and stuff, it's just like, it never shuts off, and she's super understanding, and she's really cool about it. So yeah. So
Awesome.
and Peoria Flag Club, they have helped me so much in this camp. It's been insane. Thomas Blackerby is actually fighting. He's the coach's son. He's fighting, I think, the third night on the same card, and yeah, don't blink. That kid's gonna fucking knock someone out. That kid's awesome. So, but yeah, that's all I got. So thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate your time. Kick some ass on the 24th. We'll see you on the other side.
Thanks, bro.
All right, thank you.